Hey everyone, it's Crystal, and this is my family tree. We'll start with me, and my education background is that I'm currently working on my first master's and hopefully my only master's, and I have two undergraduate degrees from Augusta State University, and I am a teacher. I don't have any children, and I was born in New Jersey, and I lived there for 12 years. And I currently live in Augusta, Georgia. And the only language that I speak is English. Well, I'm working on my Haitian Creole, but we'll just say English for now. And these are my parents, and the only people on this tree that are living are my mom and me. So, my dad passed in 2010, and he started his associate's degree but never finished it. And he was an engineer. We actually moved to Augusta for his job. He ended up working for SRS, and he had three daughters with my mom. He was born in New York, and the only language he spoke was English also. My mom completed her associate's degree after my dad passed and is moving forward to complete her bachelor's. She is an entrepreneur. She owns her own nonprofit, and again, three daughters. And she also was born in New York and currently resides in Augusta, Georgia with me and my sister. And she only speaks English. And then on my dad's side, we have my grandmother and my grandfather who were technically still married at both of their deaths, but never lived together. As long as I was alive, they never lived together. And they both were born in and died in New York. They had six children together. It's four boys and two girls on my dad's side, and my grandmother and my grandfather both finished high school and did not attend college, and both of them only spoke English. And then the only information I have on my grandmother's mother is her name. I don't have any other information on her. And then my grandfather's family, his mom actually originated from Jamaica. She was born in Jamaica and came over to New York, and then after her death she was buried in Jamaica. And I only have the names of my great great and great 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 grandparents. I don't have a whole lot of information on that, but I also do know that the other extensions of this part of the tree, those people live in Great Britain right now. And then on my mom's side, we have my grandfather and my grandmother. My grandfather recently passed in March of this year, and I never met my grandmother because she died when my mom was 15 on Christmas Day in 1970. And my grandfather completed high school, and he owned his own business. He had his own heating and air company. He had also had six children, but it was four girls and two boys on my mom's side. And he was born in New York, and he died in South Carolina, and he only ever spoke English. My grandmother on my mom's side, she graduated from high school, and she had six children. Again, four girls and two boys. And she was born in Queens, New York. And she was known for being a homemaker and an artist. And then my great grandmother, Olga, on my mom's side, originated from the British West Indies and came over to the United States in 1925. And she was known for preaching the importance of education, and she was also known for constantly reading to her children. So education was something that was really important to her, which I thought was really cool. And as far as I know, everyone spoke English, but I do know that my parents would always talk about how their grandparents had accents, like island accents, and then would attempt to do a bad impression of those accents, which was always fun. But that's my family tree. Thanks so much for listening.